thumbnail is. Islands in the sea, that is what we are. Oh my god. We rely on each other and love you tonight. Hi, hello. How you all doing? Alright, so what's up, guys? So, alright, I'm just gonna be chatting with you guys. Not stay long. Just gonna say some things and leave. Right? Dejan, hi, how you doing? So welcome everyone until everybody else pops up. We're gonna be chatting. So what's up, how you doing today? Tonight it's nighttime here. I don't know if you guys have noticed that I haven't posted in a couple of days. It's because I am with a network called Flow. And Flow decided to cut their network service for like 2.5 days. Or like 2 full days when you come to think about it. Monday, Tuesday, they came back. They came back yesterday, Wednesday. This was yesterday, yeah. So I had no service on this phone for a while, and this is the main phone that I used to do all my vlogging and whatever. So it was kind of annoying not having service. I had service, but it wasn't working because we were with Flow, you know. But yeah, though, I see tropical Norma TV. Hello. Hey, the dash where me Flow chip from January. That's why you can't dash where you have to your Flow chip. You have to have 2. Remember me tell you that. I used to have this Digicel, and then I see that it have a time when Digicel goes down and I Flow alone at work. And then it have a time when Flow go down. Or you go, whichever, vice versa. But yeah. So you hear that the taxis are going on strike for the first week of school. Oh, okay, where? Where are people going strike? I don't know. I think I heard somebody say something like that this morning. I'm not sure. This guy at work. Not sure. But guys, did you see what's going on? Christiana side, I don't know if it's true. I don't know, I think I heard something like that, and I think I see this guy that posts on TikTok or saying something. I don't know. Listen, when they go on strike, who's that benefiting? And that's not gonna do nothing. This government don't give a damn if you want to go on strike. They're gonna change shit. Yeah? The time when you had time to do the right thing, you guys voted the wrong. I don't know. I don't want to talk about politics right now. But anyways, let's talk about the fear raising more. I know, but what's that gonna do? Not gonna bring it down back. Not gonna bring it. Where fear is like $200 for bus fare. Taxi is $330. You understand? Where we used to pay like $150, we're paying like $180 now. So man, if you don't want to pay fare, buy a car. and see how much that costs you. You don't want to pay for your buy one car and so much money it's gonna cost you to pay for gas. You understand? That's gonna be more stress. So anyway you take it, Jamaican people normally say, well anyway you take it, man can juke you because it ain't getting better. We just come to do one thing only, live and die. I mean actually two things, live to die. Yeah. So don't stress it. If them raise the pay, them raise the fear, you just bite the bullet here, man, bite it. Somebody say you would have walk. I'm not paying $200. Well, you have to go walk it then, sir. That's why I say, hey, you know, better you buy a car much cheaper, true? And then when you buy the car, then the car is not the issue. The car is not the issue. The issue is gonna be gas. You're gonna buy gas. If you don't put in gas, you don't change tires, you know, it's gonna be pretty expensive anyway you take it. Like I said, anyway you take it, Mac and juke you. Trust me. Anywhere you take it, Mac and juke you. Just this life, man. Do you see what's going on in some country? I think it's in China or something. Some part of China. Let me see if I can find it on social media. They had a flood and they're over. Let me see if it's. Oh no. A crazy amount of people died. Crazy amount of people. Listen, I don't know. The car cost is already. See that? Can I go into to see what I've watched? Where there was this massive flood, and a lot of people died in the country. Something happened to my phone, like my phone dropped or something. What is this? Save it. But I didn't save it. I didn't save it. But there was this massive flood somewhere in this. I'm not seeing it. See, I didn't save it at all. Not millions. Hundreds of people have died. Do you have an iPhone or Samsung? I have iPhones. I have iPhones. I've been using Samsung phones quite sometimes now. And nothing is wrong with Samsung. I just, I switch over to try an iPhone, but no, I have an next iPhone. It's a straight iPhone in my household now. My son have an iPhone. I have an iPhone. My daughter have an iPhone. It's like everybody's an iPhone user, I know. But anyways, so many people are dying, and I'm like wondering what could have caused that flood. Like I'm watching the video, and I'm thinking, suppose something happened, something like that, and I'm saying it with a smile on my face because Jamaica is so small, and I'm thinking about that something like that happened here. Because I've seen this place flood before, but I'm like, you when you see the videos, I'm wondering if you guys saw it, the footage of when the flood and people are running and the water just catch them, and the cars that van, everything is just being catch by the water. I want to, where do you go to find what you have watched? Like where? Oh my god, this is oh man, can't find each other. Sorry. There was some background music just now, so I had to mute the light. So, oh my god. I did not save the video. But anyway, let's talk about it though. You say I've been thinking. Was caused by rain? Must be, because what else? Only thing that causes a flood is rain. It has to be raining for quite a couple of days. Hours and the place flooding. Yeah, like it fall for like 5 hours straight, 6 hours straight. The place flood out. So maybe that is it. But trust me, it is crazy how much people just. You see the fact that all people just take things like lightly, like we humans, yeah, because we're humans, we take things so lightly. Like the flood could have just come and sweep us away. Good night, Zena. How was your day? My day was fine. Thanks for asking though. My day was chill, pretty chill. I was here chilling for quite some time before I forced myself to come live. Yeah, I forced it myself. I really don't like. I don't know. I'm not really a social media person, but I do social media. You know what I mean? But yeah. So it's a sad. It's a real sad situation, and I hope no Jamaican was caught up in that catastrophe. Cause yo, the way most of the water are coming and just wash with the car them. The bus, everything was just being washed away. The people and just like get washed, and people were running, and it's like they were running for nothing. It was just best they just stand up and just take what was coming, because they're running and then the thing just catch up on them. It was like yo, this. I'm watching the news and I'm wondering if it's a movie. You ever seen those ones like y'all watch something and y'all wonder if this real? Watch it. Now watch it. And if it wasn't like the oh my god, if it wasn't for like say America bring the news, it come like more to believe it. Like me can't believe so something really happened like that. And I remember when a tsunami took place in this small island one time, and they made a movie about it, and I watched a movie, right? And how many people were swept away. And the movie that I watched was made about this American couple with kids. I think they had like 2 boys, and they went to the country, this small country. They don't speak English, and they were on this resort, and then the tsunami started to come in, and they all survived it though. But you know, that happened, I think that happened in 2001 or 2002. I don't quite remember the year. But they end up making a movie about it. And just imagine, they make a movie and it's showing you how graphic and how the water was ripping these people and pulling these people under. Like, it was just a crazy ass movie. I don't know if I don't even know how they made that movie there, but then I'm seeing this video today with how the people are run. Like, that's gonna be, they have to make one next movie with that. With all of that scene there with me as the people be having out their phone. I'm like, yo, Or do you find time to take out your phone and video something when you're supposed to be running for your dear life? Like, me not know. Me not know. Me don't know. Me don't understand at all. You know? Jaja. But like I said, I'm watching the news and I'm thinking, yo, this looks like a movie. Is this real? If it wasn't for like America news, it was like some beefing. If it was like for the news beginning, I would be like, oh no, that's probably AI. You know it's AI time now, right? But the thing was like so unbelievable. The noise, man. But yeah, man. Then we had, God, I don't know what now. Then we had Dolly. Oh my God, I love that lady. She is just a beautiful singer. I remember listening to her music when I was a little girl. She died some days ago. I think it was not sure. I think it was Monday she died. Let me get her name right, her pronunciation of her name, because trust me. Dolly what? Dolly Parton. So Dolly Parton died, I think it was Monday. And there's this one song that I love that she sings was called Jolene. That's my favorite song. She has a lot of beautiful songs, but that's my favorite song from her. And she died. She lived a long life. She was a beautiful lady. I don't know what's wrong with people that are actresses and singers. I don't know. I don't get it. What's wrong with them? Like, why don't they just make them? Why don't the one just get old naturally? Like, why do they have to try to enhance themselves to look young or stay young? I don't get it. I don't know. I wonder why. Why do they have to do that to themselves? Because when this woman was like young, you see this natural looking person that was beautiful and everything, and then when while they're getting old, they're doing the most craziest things to themselves. Like, I'm wondering, like, why? And then they start to look so weird. I don't want to say ugly. They start to look weird. Alright. Then you have this. So rest in peace, Dolly, for that beautiful song, Jolene, Jolene, Don't Take My Man. I love that song. And then we have, who else? Oh, this popular YouTuber guy, this guy that sells things. I mean, he's an abuser. I think I might put up the picture about him later on. So apparently his wife, one of his wife, hi, one of his wife, because apparently this man has 2 wives, and he had more than 2. He had maybe 3. But eventually they got tired of the relationship and they all stepped out. And this one stayed. For 8 years, she stayed in the relationship. And bear this man, I think maybe 3 kids or 4, I'm not sure. She just had a baby like the other day. She had one last year. She was like spitting out babies like an animal. Like, oh no, animals do them something. Like, baby, animals do things like that. Like, it's like they do this seasonal. They have a child this year, and next year they have a next child. I never want to do that to myself. And then they made this thing like whenever she have a baby, the man give her this whole heap of money. Now I'm seeing she wants to go fund me. Like, what the fuck? What were you do? You know what? I'm not even gonna get mad at her because she's a gold digger. But she'll dig the gold. She's digging that gold. But what I'm saying, the guy, he always trying to sell himself as he was this good guy. He was this perfect man. And then every woman would be like, oh, I want my man to be like him, you know? And he was black and, he might beat up the girl, like he was abusing her. And I'm like, what the heck? you can't even trust nothing you see on social media again, people. Nothing like nothing like it's crazy. This world is so dark. Like even the people that you see look so perfect on social media, they're in a dark they're in a dark place. They're in a dark, unhappy place. Yeah, them in a one dark place, boy. Because you see these people be having on the biggest smile on their face, you know. They have the biggest smile on their face and they look so glamorous. They look so glamorous. And then they're unhappy like, wow. Because this lady, and I love her because she's such a beautiful lady. I'm not sure if her soul is beautiful, but on the outer appearance, she's beautiful. And to be in a relationship that she tried so hard to let it work, because I know that I've been there, done that. When you're in a relationship and you try so hard to let it work, oh my God. So I could definitely relate to her. When you're in a relationship and you try everything, like she said, she tried everything to make it work, and it never worked because this guy gave her a black eye after she just have a baby. Feel like, what? What she could have do so make you thump her in the eye? Like, yo, the eye was black and blue. Like, me never get a black eye yet. Like, no, sir. I gotta laugh because watch it. These people not driving careful. Hey, you find me on YouTube, man. Hey, this girl. So hi Prince. I'm here talking about this popular couple they call the I think they're called Yanda, something like that. And they were together for quite some time. But you don't see the dark, you don't see you only knew the story that they shared was like she was with a guy that wasn't doing the most. She was a single mom. And then he met her and he's given her the best life ever. Auntie Beb sent you the link. Oh, cool. That's nice of her. That's nice. Auntie Beb, follow me? I didn't know Auntie Beb watched this. Cool. Yes, because... And then she announced it that she has ended her 8-year relationship. These people, I tell you. And I'm just saying because this man has been abusing this woman. But what I'm trying to say is, on social media, he sells himself to be the most perfect human being on this planet. When he comes to man. Yeah, like, yeah, energy. I know, like, because the woman, first him say, every child she has for him, he give her like so much money, and he pays her how much. He talks so much things. I'm not lying. I'm there follow the man look at me and say, yeah. Now if you find out that the man is a domestic abuser, man, I beat the woman up over and over years, but then she put on this whole heap of makeup for hide it. You understand? And then he has 2 women in some of another woman in Africa. Listen, trust me, these 2 men now that come on social media and talk things like they're the best man God have ever made, and when you check it out, they are cheaters, they are abusers. There was this one that always come and talk about that, you know, I don't remember what him name and rotted. Him did a cheat by a female woman. Still see, but he's not even that. He still does his whatever after he got exposed, but he's not that popular anymore. Because listen, most of these guys, when they're doing these things and even when they're defending women, they get a lot of followers, you know. What? They get, because most of their followers are woman because they're saying the things that women want to hear. So they're selling themselves to be this perfect man, and when deep down behind closed door, when the camera lock off, they're animals. Total animals. Jesus Christ. And I'm happy that it took her 8 years to walk away from that abusive nigga. Yeah, abusive man. She took 8 years. You know the sad thing about her? I mean, but she gonna get somebody else. If she allow, I hope she's not even thinking of getting back with her next man. Like if me there with one man and him give me about 4 baby, and me left him, me don't want no man. Jaja, me don't want back no man. Like me that just 8 man. Nah really, no not really literally mean say 8 you know. But me mean like me don't want no. If me even have one man, me don't want nobody know. That's all close. I would be close up in myself that if I'm even being with a man, it would be like undercover secret. It's like I could never be seen with a man. You mad? She would have killed me because you know say I was so up in the media with this man telling me oh him treat me the best. And then I had to come out and say, yo, this man gave me a black eye after 8 weeks after I just have a baby or you know when I say you know we could have never do that. I remember now, you know, she have all her kids. The oldest one is maybe 12 years old or 13 years old. They put them young, like you know, the kids them young. So you know, I forgot have all of them pitting here, bungle up your foot all by yourself, no man, because maybe all of these years, the years that she stayed was because she has said, Jaja, I can't left that money and call look how much pitting him give me. But girl, you make the man trap you with a bag of pitney because that's all these men do. They wanna, when they meet you and you're so pretty, me I gonna say the pretty. Me not talk about shape and yeah, because that's how it is. When you're pretty, because the first thing a man sees when they look at a woman is them face. Right? So when you meet a man and you're so pretty and they keep telling you, oh, you're pretty, you're pretty, you're pretty. You got a pretty smile. Beware of these men. These men is gone. Them gonna punish you. Them gonna put. Hey, I'm talking over here. They're gonna put a baby on you and they're gonna try to trap you. And so once they give you a baby, they're gonna give you a next one. And they're gonna give you a next one because they're saying that's their way. Someone married to you, and marriage doesn't say he's gonna be faithful, he's gonna love you alone, he's gonna stay with you forever. No, marriage doesn't say that. Marriage say you're his and he can do whatever he wants, but you're still at home. Yeah, you know? Yeah, because when a man takes you and married to you, it's not no better roses. No, it's not a bed of roses, and I'm sorry, it's not. They use that to try. I'm not saying for every married couple it's the same thing, but come on, all Christian them are do the same bullshit. They married, they're going to church, and they're still cheating on their wife. It's the truth. I've seen it. So it's like nobody can be trusted. The worldlians are out there, but then Christians are doing the same thing, and they're going to church and they're holding Bibles and they did the, yo, may I tell you, I don't know, I'm really cut. Good night, hey car. So when a man marries to you, I just feel like it's a part of a trap. In some case, not like marriage is not good because you have good, bad, and the ugly, but some are just traps, and you have to know. I think you have to know when it's right, but you can't know too because they're so, you know, they have a saying, they call it wolf in sheep clothing. They're so clothed with their sheep feathers or ruff that you can't tell that this when you marry that man, you know, I'm gonna do all of the wickedest things. Yeah, you can't tell till after you're sit down in the marriage and you said night time. Him not come in early and him not, yo, the craziest things will happen in marriage. But when you marry to a man and he gives you like maybe 3 kids, 4 back at each other. Yeah, back at each other. And then he's verbally abusing you and physically. You see when you can't take the verbal abuse, nobody not too bad, you know. But it's when you get physical, when you have to go out and you can't go there because your eye black and blue and everybody go wonder who thump you in your eye. You know, I'm laughing but it's serious. That's when it hurts the most. And remember now, the queen Yanda, what's her name I think? She, let me put it up. I think can you do a background? That can I? Hold up, I have it right here. Oh my god, what, how do I do this? I think that is Jesus. I don't here it is. This is the woman that I'm talking about. So when you have to go outside and you have to be busy, you have to be doing things, and you can't. You when the man hits you in the face and you know what I think about this whole relationship thing with her and that guy, because now to be ex-husband, whenever he abused her, that's what I think, he would do these. Hold on. Watch out. Let me knock you off in a minute, but if I knock you off in a little bit, what's it the fan? Anyway, what I think this man did, what's up, miss hearing you? Oh, what I think this man did in most of his videos is whenever he hurt this lady, he make a video and spoil her. And when I say spoil her, I mean like, you know, buy her these bags or give her some money, and he's putting it on camera. Or he takes her on a weekend trip. He does these things, and it's just like in the movies. When you have an abuser and they abuse you, they come with, and let me tell you something, I know because I've been with one. And he was not a physical abuser, he was more like a verbal abuser. So whenever we had a fight, he would just do something nice, right? He would do something nice, maybe have something hidden. Like he's a guy that have a lot of stuff that he would have just hidden, and then you just see pop out with a watch, pop out with a ring, pop out with a necklace, pop out with a earring, pop out with a handbag, pop out with an outfit, or take me to dinner, you know? Let's go to the, yeah, that's how he rolled, that's how he was. And it wouldn't be like more like physical abuse, it would be more like verbally abuse, because I'm thinking about physical abuse. I didn't get a physical abuse, and we had a couple fights, like physical fights, but I was a fighter, so I wouldn't get a black eye. I wouldn't get a black eye from this guy. You understand? Because I be fighting back. So she know, she not fight back. She turn up and sit down and make the boy beat her up. Me not take that love. Sorry, I'm not taking it. So I was a fighter. So if you, I think if you're with a guy and he try to put his hands on you one time, and you still gonna take the lip, them just bap, 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 oh, he's gonna be like, okay, nice. You're a weak one, and he's gonna physically abuse you every time. But when he tries to put his hands on you and you put up a fist fight, you're making this guy no listen out. So he would be like, okay, she fight back. And he would not try to do that, but you guys would constantly argue. And in my abusive relationship, because I think it was abusive, was just physical, verbal verbal arguments, like every day, every day. It's like it was, I don't know, I thought it was some, at one point I tried to tell myself that we were cursed. There was a spell that was cast on us. The amount of things I tried to tell myself, because I was praying for change. And just like she said in her story, I don't know how many of you guys seen it on Facebook. Oh, she tried, because sometimes you try everything. You try prayer, you try counseling. I remember one time I said we left, because sometimes you leave these people and they come back for you, you know. Oh God, they come back and then they would tell you, like, okay, let's go to let's go to a counsel, let's talk to a pastor, because they want you to stay with their abusive ass. And like I said, it's not always physical abuse, it's more sometimes verbal abuse. The constant arguing with you. They will say things to you. Nothing that you do is like, if they leave this right here and they come back come see it, I don't know. They would just come and just have an argument over the friggin' can. Like, you know, instead of they move the can and say, let me just take this out, they will come and argue with you and say, oh, you couldn't take out the can. You never see me left the can. That's all they are. And then I discovered that you have people that are narcissists. And I remember hearing that word coming up in 2019, I think 2018, 2019. I'm like, nah, he can't be a narcissist. What is that? You know? Is he a narcissist? And I'm like, oh my God, what is a narcissist? And I tried to love you, hey. And I tried to understand what a narcissist is. And I remember one time there was this issue that I found out something about him and this girl, and he told me that it was his friend. And then the same friend text him and said he was a narcissist, and he have the audacity to come tell me same friend say I'm a narcissist. So I'm like, what he said? Oh, she said I'm a narcissist. And I'm like, oh. So I'm like, so all this time I wanted to say he was a narcissist, but I didn't really understand the language, because that's a foreign thing. We're Jamaican, you understand? So when you hear people talk about this narcissist, you say, yo, a foreign people think that. You understand? It's a foreign people thing, but it was actually happening with me. I'm with a narcissist it was like a love and hate situation. So when you're with these type of people and you try to leave them come back nice you up, and then promise you this and then promise you that, and you get back soft again. And then guess what? Them change every day. Like every day them have. And I can't believe this girl was with one. I remember him even talk about narcissists as well. He said, date all man. Like you said, date all man. Date 5 men. You know, like date 5 men and then... Oh. Date 5 men and then... Because you can be with one man and he can be a narcissist that has maybe 5 different personalities. So, 1 minute they're loving, 1 minute they're... You know, they be switching up mood. They be hot and cold sometimes. Today they're cold, and when we say cold, we mean like they're nice. And then hot, they be arguing with for nothing. They will just go up on the road and something piss them off, and then come home and then take it up on you. You get me? So he's the same. This girl right behind me here, her man was saying, talking about narcissists, and the whole time he was one. The whole time the man was a narcissist, and he's talking about narcissists. Like, I don't know. Like, you can't understand these men. I wonder if they're possessed. I don't know. I don't know what possesses. But anyway, when you're in a relationship, don't make this man put too much baby upon you. So the baby thing is, you know, you can get back your shape and your vagina might get back small and everything. Because we were, I think God created us to have babies. But when you're going to sit down and have baby for a man that you think you love, and then he treats you like garbage and make you feel so bad, and then you have to come public and show your face abuse, talk about the abuse that you endured for how many years, it's just hurts. It just hurts so much. What's the topic tonight? Blessing Zena and everyone else. Hey, Margaret, child of God. Right? So it's sad that she endured this guy. But if I'm enduring, if I'm in a man, if I'm with somebody, and I'm thinking women are not smart, because she's a smart girl, but she's not smart. I think she's smart, but I guess she thought this guy was, gonna change. Because sometimes you think they're gonna change. Sometimes you think they're gonna change and they don't. Like God no. When you get up every morning and pray for the man change and he can't change, just know say there with the devil, Those knows are the devil that it's like this video that I saw on TikTok this morning where this girl, she's married and she was talking about a relationship with Peter. She was with Peter for quite some time and she started to do with Peter. They got sexually active and so. And then she went out with him one night, I think, and she said she saw him looking at her some weird way. He was right across from her and he's looking at her with this he was literally like somebody, a man would have go away and said soon come, I'm gonna use the restroom. And then when the man come back, no, she saw him like in a distance looking at her and he was looking evil, she said. He was giving her, she said he was giving her the evil eye or the side eye. The look that he was giving her is like, was like disgust. And the man, came across to her. This is this guy that she's with. I want you guys to hear because I left my mic at the house. I didn't walk in. And then the man come up to her, the same man that she been with for maybe, I don't know, a while. The man come up to her and say, I don't know how I'm seeing you. I don't know how I'm seeing you. So she was like, who are you? And he was like, Paul. And she was like, and right there in the story, I'm like, what is this? Where is this woman going with the story? Because this is confusing. Is this the same guy you say you was with? And then you see him looking at you a certain way. Then he walks over to you and acting like he's not the guy that is with you. And then you say, who are you? And he's saying he's not Peter, he's Paul. Then he switched back to Peter again. Then she said she was with her, she said she did there with her dopey. I'm like, what the F are you going with this story, girl? So it's like this. You can be with somebody and you think you know them, but them true colors not really reveal yet because they're not even real. They're not even who they are. They be, and sometimes you have to just read the signs. Trust me. It's if you got your bed and your dream say one man, so you're there with one man right now. Right? And you got your bed and say you're the man of fight. You're the man good enough in the reality of this life. You're the man good. But your dream, you got your bed and dream, she say you're in some argument. Yo, that's a sign. Run. Because, I don't want to tell them my business, But in our relationship, once upon a time, and I dreamed that me and this guy was arguing. And we were like physically arguing where he was trying to hurt me. And I used to when I had that dream, I was like, yo, that's a sign. That's a sign. That's a sign from God. And I'm taking it. And I took it and from there he must be wondering like, what's wrong with her? But bro, I had a dream that you were trying to hurt me. I'm not gonna make that come to reality, so I started to drift. Right? I started to drift from him. I stopped calling. I stopped checking up. I stopped being the nicest girl that I was to this guy. And he must have wondered, so me have one next month. But really and truly, me never have no money. It's just to me, you're good. I'm going to bed, go dream, say you try to hurt me. Like, I'm following my dreams. I'm believing my dreams here. My dream is a warning. I'm listening to my dreams. And I just drifted. and I just drift, and I started to drift, and he picked up that I was drifting, and then he probably think I had a boyfriend or next man or something, and then I got so annoyed with him calling, because I don't want him no more, because I see him in the spiritual realm trying to hurt me, right? And so he's forcing, and then every time he called me, he always be like this sweet guy, and he's like, hey baby, and he's like, hey wifey, and I'm like, I don't want you to call me that. No, you know, and I'm like running from those names because I saw him in the spiritual realm trying to hurt me. So, and then guess what happened? I stopped checking in, and then if I stop checking in, I'm gonna give you an attitude, and I gave him a little attitude, and I think that probably him catch a drift there, so he finally leave me alone, thank God. But yeah, then he eventually leave me alone. So I'm just saying, if you're with somebody and the spiritual realm is showing you where they're doing things, believe the spiritual realm, trust your instincts, drift away from this person, avoid them. I can remember when I was with my ex for 8 years, and I see him in the spiritual realm having an affair with, be with people. God, yeah, I saw it, and I remember getting up one morning mad as hell because I talked to this man last night on the phone, and I think we went to bed good, or at least I think. And then the spiritual realm showed me that he was having some white chick, like he was with this white chick, because it's a nigga that, it's a black man, but him there with white woman, you know, it doesn't matter if you're black or white. Yeah. So I saw this white woman in the vision that he was with, and I got up in the morning and I was so upset when he called me, or when I called him. So he's a guy that called me like, he would be anytime in the morning, he'd be calling me and he's on the road. So I'm like, okay. And then I wanted so much to reveal my dream to him, but then I said, no, don't reveal my dream to him. Anyway, I spoke to him. I could barely pick up that he was off, because maybe he knew how to cover his tracks. Out of sight, yeah, know how to cover his tracks. And then when he was back around me, he's back in Jamaica. Hi, Chris. One day, I don't know, I got up and I said, let me go into this man's phone. We're a Jamaican woman, every woman search phone. And I didn't see nothing. And then there was this little voice in my head say, check is delete. You know where you delete the photos and then you check the trash? I checked the trash and there was this photo of this white girl. So you see, my dreams always play, I don't know, and it only happens if I think I'm in love with somebody. Yeah, if I think I'm in love with somebody, the spiritual realm always shows me what this person is doing. Guys, I don't know how it works, but maybe some people say I'm psychic. I don't think so. I don't know. But if I say I'm in love with you and then I go to my bed and I dream that you're doing something, you're doing it, it always comes true for real. And it's happened over and over with me. So I'm just saying, if you're in a relationship, females, males too, I'm not just defending women alone. I'm defending the man them too, but mostly females. You're in a relationship and your body, your mind, your soul usually warn you, like you get warnings when the person's not being 100 with you, right? Your body normally warns you when the person that you say you love is not being 100 with you. I'm telling you, take it from me. When the person that you say you love say your heart, your mind, your soul, say you love that person, yeah? And you have to love them, you know. You have to love them. If you don't love them, you're not. Your spirit now going to tell you what them are do and show you that. So, but you have to definitely say you love the person, you're devoted to that one true person, that person there. And they're not being truthful to you, your spirit is going to show you. Either you start having dreams about them doing stuff, or you're you know, you're going to see the signs. You just have to know how to understand them, yo. And I remember being in that relationship, Margaret, child of God, and there were so many signs, the dreams, not only that I was being, like I said earlier, you probably weren't here, I was not being physically abused because I was a fighter, right? So you can be in a relationship and a guy's trying to hit you, but they see that you're a fighter, so they're not going to try to fight you, right? They're not going to try to fight you because you can fight. But if you're fighting this guy and this guy is trying to abuse you, and in fight, so when you get into a fight and he's the one that punching you, at the end of the day, you're the one that is black eye, like this girl here. You lost the war. You're gonna say, oh, he abused me, he hurt me, and this and that, right? Because you end up with a discolored face. But if you're in a relationship and you get into an argument with your partner and you guys both fight and you end up hurting him, he's not going to try to fight you again because he's going to be like, oh, she can fight, right? So when I was with him, we got into physical stuff like maybe once, I can think, or twice, but he saw that I was a fighter, so he was like, oh, she fights back. He didn't try to fight me. He didn't try to fight me because every time we fight, he would get hurt. Right? Yeah. So when you're with a man and they try to abuse you in the first step, and then you beat them up, they're not gonna try that with you again. So what would continue in my situation was the verbal abuse. Like they be trying to get in a fight with you, an argument, for every little thing, the most simplest thing, for you not even picking up your call. It's called like in one ring. They be arguing with you. Like you, me I tell you. So in her situation, you can tell that she was going through a lot with this guy for the past 8 years. But you know what hurts me in this relationship with this girl, and I loved her so much, and it really, holy, oh my God, I'm not gonna get to. May I come chat? Anyway, what were you saying, Germ? Alright, so yeah. Where was I? Something distracted me, I'm sorry. Something distracted me, and listen. Yeah, man, this Wednesday, Thursday day is so noisy out here. So yeah, when you with an abuser, because somebody else came out and said they were in this, this type of relationship where the man has 3 females in a relationship with him, And they're playing house. Yeah man, them a play house. So him say my King Solomon. Yeah, because in at this time and age we have a King Solomon. Like why? Huh? So him think he's King Solomon and he has this girl here and two other girls. And it's King Solomon and this other girl came out, so she ended up leaving the relationship because she felt more like in the relationship he had a favorite. I think this one was a favorite. Yeah, she was a favorite, so she stayed and she endured the madness with this guy. The physical, the mental, the verbal, yeah man, abuse, and then they charm you, charm, the word is charm. They charm you with gifts and trips and oh my god. And then the biggest part of the lie that the delusional lies that they put you through is giving you a baby, like the baby part. Lord of mercy. You know when you have a baby, that's a life and death situation, ladies. When you have a baby, it's a life and death situation. So how can you guys be so comfortable for having babies for these men that don't even, you know, from the first baby, from the first abuse, like you have to wake up, like you can't so delusional, abuse and spirit. Enough man there, and I have to tell you that. What if a man? Like you gotta learn to like run when you gotta learn how to run. Like what the songwriter wrote. Yeah, because it doesn't get better, man. These guys ain't changing, and I'm sorry, you're not gonna change. When a man is pretending to be the nowadays King Solomon, when he wants to have like 3 wives, he wants to have 3 wives or 4. Sure. This big idiot, I didn't pay you no man. That's why TikTok doesn't, YouTube doesn't show your message because you're dumb. So dumb. Right? When, dear, true, and some of them are very manipulative. More girl, don't even say, they're so manipulative. They are, oh my God. Listen, the sad thing about her situation is the part where she had these kids with this man. Yo, when you sit down and you have 3, 4, yeah, not 2, not 1, 3, 4 kids with this man, and you swear to God, say you're going to see old age. You're going to see old age with this man. That's the saddest part of every life. Like you it's sad because you're thinking that, oh, I had 3 kids for the same baby daddy. We're going to get a hold together. Wake up. Like, wake up. Because at the end of the day, he wanted to have 2 more wives with you. This other girl speaked out and said, well, she was in it and she saw where there was favorism. And she was doing most of the housework. She was like the maid of the wife, the King Solomon life. Nowadays, King Solomon life. She felt like she had to do the chores. She was the one doing the chores, the cooking, the cleaning. While the other 2 wives, one was probably bearing children. I'm not sure what the other one was doing. She probably soon come speak out. So 2 speak out already. 1 more soon come speak out. But all I'm saying, in domestic relationship, domestic violence relationship, it always happened as simple and it comes with a big apology. Like, yeah, it comes with a big apology. The apology always be like nice, you know. They probably take you shopping, buy you a brand new vehicle, and it all depends if they have money, right? And mostly this type of situation is always guys that have money. You don't find no brokers nigga trying to be like manipulative and what you call it, narcissist. Me not know if me not see none yet. Me not walk up on none. But that always the man that will have money. You have the main wife and the concubines. right? I think she was the man. No, I think he said he has this other wife in Africa. I don't know, man. This guy is, like I said, he's a nowadays Solomon, and every man that tried to live that lifestyle like King Solomon, guess what happened to them? They lose their soul. Yeah, remember what happened to King Solomon? He was one of the wise, and this guy is wise. He is. Don't you see the followers that this guy has? Because he knows exactly what to say to get these people to follow me. Now, like me, did I follow him too? Right? So you know to capture our mind, what we want to hear. You know exactly what to do. It's like he's manipulating. He's a genius. So King Solomon was a wise man, and this guy is a wise man. The wise man, them know what to do and what to say to get around things. But in the end, they're eager. Let them fall, because when King Solomon was running this world, this earth, because of this lady that he wants so much, because he's such a womanizer, and he loved pretty woman. This pretty lady, this pretty princess, or whoever she was, of a pagan goddess or god, asked him to sacrifice an insect over their little altar fire thing, and he thought it was nothing. And that's when the Spirit of God left him, and then he lost everything. Like everything left him. His power left him. So with this guy, if this woman was the one that was keeping him up to make him feel relevant, she left him. Now his kingdom has it has to crumble. It has crumbled. It has to crumble, because this queen has left him. That's how the ancient days man used to live. Hi, Heron. Watch out now. Him she said no more can't come round now, you see him? It make him ass outside.
Sometimes I like to borrow and push through too. They like to do it. Oh, that one there, that.
Yeah, Van man. You alright? Alright. Wait, turn on the fan. You want fan for you? Sick? No, I wash the fan clean. When the fan dirty, it will stick you. Turn it on for me then. No, but you can turn it on for me. See the button right this. I'm button right this, you know, you're tall enough, you can stretch and touch it for me. Thanks. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Not really. But not really. Watch out. If one trucker come now, all of them backside out that door. Your business with them? Yeah, I know. No, but if you, let's say just turn on the four-way. A parky park. Yeah. The one that we passed a while ago, true. All the time. All the time. You be see like no traffic now come. And then when you say where traffic there? When you look at see like 3 trailers come. And all of the traffic there behind it. And look at the traffic. Look how far it there. Vehicles go right down. Yes, sometimes. Depends on if me have crowd. And then other times I leave like 10. Sometimes I want to sleep me gone by 9 o'clock if you follow me. Yeah, but sometimes I'm tired. I want to go sleep. Like I think Monday I want to sleep. Yeah, cause I think last week we stay out late man every night. That but sleep. Not true. One time I go out one night, you know, at one place, a Spanish town. That time I'm in my teens. And man, never know so when you reach certain hours I can't get the drive to come in my yard. Everybody gone at them yard. I must have made that Spanish town lean up on the wall in front of Plaza. A buck, you know? What? But I tell me sit down on the wall and I sleep. And my sister stand up and laugh off of me. Before I say, oh, you may drop off. Can't sleep, I bust me shut in at the 2-3 o'clock in the morning. I one of the first time I'm let me ever pray for daylight. Go down the station, which part them going to put me down there for sleep? And I like to they have bench. Maybe them that you say me young. And then you can't trust police. I'm going to tell me they can't go me yard and can't away. Right, police are come now, boy. Who them one? I'm doing it up one. But I'm doing it up one and then me get up to come. Who we boss? Hey, boss. Watch out. Why the bus don't go on, man? Jesus Christ. Them terrible. Oh my God. No, man. Yes, I'm okay, car. Don't I look okay to you? Hmm? Hmm? As usual. I like how you say that. As usual. For one day, me not go live. No internet never around here. None at all. You left the truck door open. You left for somebody go in there and drive you off. Oh my God. That is true, but they can climb up and look. You never know. Some crazy people in this society, you know. No, some madman that come and see truck and you want that drive, you know. I know. That would be so funny. It's loaded? What you carrying? Sand. Oh. Where's that? I just see 11 door open, man. I'll be see you soon again. I'm going to hold my magnum you want to sell. So you can come take your time by them off. Alright, safe. Alright, so yes, car. What do you mean if me alright? You know me not can't bother. I can't be bothered. What do you mean if me alright? Like, come on, me not look alright. Girl, you need to stop asking me that. But yeah, I'm good. You know, I'm good. I'm great. I've been fine. Reason why you not see me I come live because Monday, Tuesday till yesterday we didn't have any service around my area. I don't know what happened to Flo, because Flo is like my #1 service provider. Not like Digicel now fine, but Flo. Me like Flo to be my service provider, my internet provider to come live. Yeah, and I haven't had any service, and today now my service expired today. So I had to buy some service not too long ago. And I was there strolling on TikTok watching reels because I like watching reels. Yeah, I like watching TikTok reels. The only problem I have with them is that the ads don't stop. Like the ads, every second there's an ad, yo. But I understand that those are the things that I watch. They're kind of interesting. And then I say, you know what? I had a video that I needed to post from Monday. So I posted that video and I say, you know what? Normally if I post a video and then I go live, it actually make that video has like, you know, be circulating in the algorithm. So I said, let me go live on my YouTube channel and just chat to the people. I'm coming to like me, I play no background music or anything like that. So if I have background music playing, I normally would just go live on TikTok because I don't really get copyright claim for those. That on TikTok, but on YouTube I get copyright claim. So I have to either turn off my ads or don't turn on my ads at all when I'm doing YouTube, and then I have background music playing. So just like I have background music, no background music today, I'm like, yo, you know what, let me That's the whole thing. But yeah, I'm good, man. When you see me now come live, I don't like say nothing to me, no. I'm good, like I'm good. Sometimes I'm just not in the mood. Sometimes I'm not in the mood, I just that, you know. But there's been like some interesting things happening over the week, since a week. So we're just talking about them, you know. Remember, you know, I'm a vlogger slash I'm not putting the work that I need to put in. So most time if there's something that happens on social media, I will just come live and talk about it. I don't really, you know, vlog about it like some vloggers. I don't do that. I will just come and talk about it. So that's what I'm talking about tonight. So you were asking about the topic tonight. The topic is just anything randomly. When I do live streams, I basically talk about anything that is happening, like what's going viral, like what's the hot topic right now in social media. One of the hot topics is there's this place in somewhere in China that has flooded. I think it was Monday, and over hundreds of people are missing and died. So that was one of my first things I started to talk about. I think the next thing was I don't remember. I'm talking about this beautiful lady behind me. Oh, that Dolly Parton, that she died, and she was a beautiful songwriter, singer, you know. And then I'm talking about this beautiful lady that has been domestically abused by her husband slash partner, business partner, and father of her children, that she's been in a relationship for over 8 years. It's either 8 years or over 8 years. So and I'm just talking about how these people come on social media every day under makeup, and they're being covering a black eye. You understand me? And I'm just saying, sometimes as a woman, you try to stay because of social media, people, or family, or friends, or kids. Because you say, oh, I don't want my kids to go around any other man. You know, you think about every possible reason for stay with the man, but none for leave him. You know? And I can speak on that because I've been there, done that. You understand? When you're with somebody and they're not treating you the way that you think you deserve to be treated. Yeah? And I'm not talking about financially, or sometimes just treating you, speaking to you properly, or just respectfully. They not even can do that. And then the fighting, the constant arguing, don't think they drain your energy, bro. And you can't be here on this planet and just get your energy drained by somebody where you say you love. And you find every reason to stay with the man, with him abusive behaviors. You find every reason to stay, and you don't find the courage and the reason to leave him. I may have to say, yo, round of applause for the queen here, so, because she found herself and she left the man. No matter how much Louis Vuitton or the luxury shit that he's giving to you. Girl, when you're dead, when the man beat you to death, you think you can carry that with you? You cannot carry it with you. So I'm so proud of her. At the end of the day, I am so happy that she just found the courage to leave. Because trust me, girl, I know it's hard. It's hard. Also, if you ever gonna say I love, the LOVE word, that is so delusional. It's a delusional word. Yeah. But there's true love. True love does exist. I'm not saying it doesn't exist. It's there. You can feel it. But when you're feeling it, that I sad part are somebody love you and you don't love them the way them love you, that hurts. So I always think if you're with somebody and just to say the person love you, like the way them go on, them, you know, and you don't feel the same, just tell them, man. Tell them that whatever they waste time. Just tell them that, listen, you know what? I don't think I love you the way that you love me, no. So you're sure you want to do this? You're sure? Because me don't want you break your heart and then you're going to say me break it, you know, because you want to do this to yourself. My friend told me that. Big up, is he still here, Prince? He told me that. Prince Ray, he said, we do this to ourselves because we have the control of whatever happens. We are in control of whatever that happens to us in this life. We are the they control us. So if we stay in a relationship that is abusive, mentally, physically, ali ali, and we do it to ourselves, and we do it because we have a choice. We have a choice to leave, and we have a choice if we decide to stay. What's your favorite Dolly? Julene, don't take my man. That's my favorite. Julie, that's my favorite one. So yeah, you have a choice to stay or leave. So anything that happened in this life, whether you're here for like 10 years, 20 years, 35 years, 40 years, 50 years on this earth, whatever happens to us is our choice. We choose to stay. We choose to, the choice, we have the choice to make the decision. That's why God gives us this thing they call free will. Right? We have free will to do and to make whatever decisions that we want to do. So nobody now hold you down and force you unless somebody hold you down and you know what? You know what? But when you choose to do something to somebody or say something to somebody, you thought about it before it comes out because that's how the brain works. You understand? Yeah, that's how the brain works. Good one. But yeah, but I'm happy that she left. Yeah, because sometimes you're in a relationship with somebody and then if you don't mind shot, you kill them or them kill you, you know? And that's why you have so much domestic violence become deadly after a while because you continue to try stay in a relationship thinking so the person are gonna change, and then you say nah change, you know what you do? You develop, I mean if you say develop, you develop this anger and this hate for the person till one day you just analyze him or him analyze you. In relationships I'm speaking on. So sometimes it's gonna hurt, especially when you have kids with somebody. It's gonna hurt, especially when you're married to the person. It's gonna hurt. It takes a lot of courage. Yo, listen. It takes a lot of courage to leave that relationship and then have the guts, because it's guts, yo, to come on social media and announce it that listen, I'm no longer with this man. This is a man that I love for years and I had to leave because he did this to me after I was like 8 weeks postpartum. You just have a baby and this man put him on spine. You're like, why? Like how? And why in a film system, so? Get me too? You get me? What in a film system that you can see you just have one baby one day? Cause you know a Jamaican with it. I have to drop in the pot with them sometimes. I tell you the truth. You just have a baby like a month ago or 2 months ago, and this man come put him on fire for what? Like oh him find that I don't understand him. I don't understand him at all. Jaja God, and then remember say just push out one baby, you know, just push out one whole human being. Hey, that's why I'm sorry. I got 2 kids and I don't know. If I meet somebody and them tell me about a pit, is like them kill me. That's a red flag. I'm not like that. It's a red flag. It's like I feel so threatened. I feel like you're threatening my life when you bring a baby to me. Like you say, oh, I don't like me. Like you're threatening my life. You're like you're threatening me because that's a life and death situation. How can you look at me and want me to push out a whole human being? Eh? For what? If you look upon them and say them cute? No, man. No. So people might see me and ask me like, how many kids you have? And I say 2, and they be like, oh, you have one next one day, and them like be like, no. No. Like why? God is so good to me, like that. Because listen, I think God is so good to me because he didn't just give me 2 girls or 2 boys. He gave me a whole pair. He gave me a girl and a boy. So that for sure me say I don't need to go back because God gave me the 2 opposite sets to reproduce on this earth. Yeah. So I don't need another child. Why should I be going around meeting every guy and every guy that I start a relationship with them give me a baby? Like why? You can imagine how much pretty mother I have. No man, but I've surpassed my mother. But listen, when you're in a relationship with somebody, ladies, try not make the man get you pregnant. Try not to. Like married and unmarried, you can tell them say you don't want to pick it and date guys that already have kids. That's what I did. I date guys that already have kids because I am afraid to get involved with somebody when I get no pick yet. And if I go tell me, say me forgive him one, no, that not gonna work. You, I'm sorry. And the worst if them up in them age, like them up in them age. And then they get no youth yet. I say no. You're gonna stay on that gelding truck. That's a Jamaican language. You're gonna stay on the gelding truck until life takes you to the grave. Because me not boss you. Why? Why am me for boss you? Like why? Sorry, Jack. Why am me for boss you? Why am me for put you up on take you off of the truck? No, brother. Sorry, me have two already. I can't help you. So that's how I date people. You have kids, you have to have kids. You have to don't see me as I just see me as one baby. I remember how I end up with baby number 2 was because the man, him see me, my first baby number 1, and I said, oh, the baby nice and the baby pretty, and he must say, yo, he must say, damn, that, you know something, you that make one nice baby. That's all the man could have tell me to write it. And then I ended up getting pregnant. Like I was so mad at myself. I was so mad because I told myself I would never have another child. I would never have another child. No, one alone. One. Oh my God. I told myself I was gonna be a one burner for the rest of my life. But I ended up getting a next one, which God, like I said, God has been so good to me. He gave me 2 kids and he gave me a girl and a boy. Yeah. And I'm happy. But sitting down with a man who is abusive and making you one baby this year, one next year, 1 year up, like every pity just a count 1, 2, 3 years. No, don't do that to yourself, ladies. No matter what this man I promise you, because most times I promise. Most of the time, I just straight promises. They not really can't do not much, and if they do can do much, just know say it come with a lot of physical and verbal abuse. Like what our beautiful lady in the background has endured for the past 8 years. Look how beautiful she is. Why you think you need a man to enhance your beauty? Like, come on. Like, the man are really stressing on. Like, they hard. And I'm just want... I know some good man out there, but I just not find them yet. Because at one point in your life, when you meet them, within the first 3 months or the first month of the relationship, them come with chaos. They come with a chaos. I'm here. Hey, Lincoln. They come with chaos. Either the first month of the relationship or the first 2 months, the 3 months, the chaos is there. It just not pop up yet. And then when the first chaos come, and you forgive it and you stay, and that's when I say chaos, we mean red flag. And you just say, alright, let me paint that flag you're green. Brother, you're going to regret that. You see, when you see the first red flag, me I tell you now, ladies and gentlemen, the run they don't want to come out, but yo, run. Yeah, run, man, because it's never going to get better. It's just going to get worse. I tell you, man, speak of experience. It don't get better, it just get worse. Like, it doesn't get better. Believe in yourself and just focus on you. Anything you think a man can do for you, you can do it for yourself. You just have to just believe. Yeah, just believe and trust the Most High. That me I tell you now. Anything you sit down and wait for your nigga to feel you. You could have wait for him now for thy kingdom come. And nah, do it. So the time we take invest in our people. Because sometimes we not invest not like money or nothing, you know, can invest time. So sometimes we did that, invest time in another person, and I say, oh, that guy can't help me do this. I show him, say, yo, you know me have this. I'm would I like you do it for me. Why not try to do it for yourself? You know what I'm saying? Why not try to do it for yourself? Hey. Why you not try to do it for yourself? You can't do it for yourself. You just need to believe in yourself. If a guy can build himself from scratch, or not even a guy, let's say man. If man can build himself from scratch, why woman can't do it too? We can't do it. We just not put ourselves to do it. It says if a man can get up and just drive one truck and can turn on and buy himself 5 trucks and can hire some guys to drive him. Why a woman can't do that too? Why a woman can't be? Woman, we need to listen. We are queens. We can do it too. We can be bosses. We can own houses. We can own businesses. We not fair think about this man. Me need one rich man. Me need one rich man. Why? When you can be a rich woman, just believe in yourself. Yeah, I'm telling you. Most of the times why we women end up in these domestic abuse is because we want this rich, we are looking for this Prince Charming to come rescue it. No. We need to start putting ourselves, work our fingers to the bone. Just like one man can go do the dirty work. And yo, we women need to do that. And build ourselves, save our money and build ourselves. Not just get up every day and focus on looking on sexy for your next man, for lower our next man. Focus for yourself, building yourself. So once you got everything, all your shit together, you have your business, your house, your car, watch and see how much man are gonna line up on your blouse and skirt foot. Like they be lining up for you. Yeah, they be lining they be lining up. I'm serious. They be lining up. Of course I'm right, Lincoln. They be lining up. You be like, yo, I can't choose, man. Because you got your shit together. But when you did that try, wait upon the Prince Charming, yo, this is not the fairy tale, guys. We know we love watching fairy tale movie with Cinderella and little Snow White, yeah, and they painted this Prince Charming to come rescue us from our childhood trauma that we grew up carrying, living the worst lives, and there's this Prince Charming that's going to go rescue us and give us the most wonderful life and the best thing that I listen, that comes with a cost, yeah? That comes with domestic violence. See it there in the background? Can you see it? That's what it comes with. It comes with abuse, man. Is that physically or mentally or whoa, every alley, yo. Just the other day, I see this guy. No, not this guy. I see this girl. She's in Italy, right? She's in Italy, and I guess she met this guy. He came to Jamaica, and he took her from Jamaica to Italy, and now she lives in Italy. She has bear 3 boys for this man, and she's crying, and she came on her phone, and she's saying, I'm not crying because he's anything about cheating. And I could so relate it because I remember being with somebody and it wasn't about cheating, man, but it manages. I used to cry, and it wasn't like related to cheating, like, you know, oh, me just find a same cheap on me, ooh, but no, it wasn't that. It was just that enough respect. You cannot respect somebody and they don't respect you, you know. Anything come on them out and tell you. And she say, yo, she left Jamaica, live in Italy, and she wants to have everything that she puts to this man to elevate herself. The man denounce it. But the man denounce it, and she's stuck in Italy with 4 men. Cause the man married and her 3 boys, and we should be here for this man. She said the man is a Rasta man, and I tell her, I can relate. And the man wants her because he's trying to convert her from being I don't know, African to Rastafarian, I guess. And he wants her to teach the boys this Rastafarian lifestyle. And what him do nothing. All him want to do work and come in. Work, yo. And she said she want 1 car. And the man said, no. Stop right there, if you stop. Don't go no further. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, somebody's pulling over. She said she want 1 car, and the man said, no, you can't get no car. And she said she want to go she want to learn to drive so she can pick up the boys them and she can go do her own, she can be independent. The man said no, she have to wait for her in-law them come pick her up. It's just chaos. And that's what happens when you're waiting for your Prince Charming. Because there's no Prince Charming, guys. Ladies, there's no Prince Charming's gonna rescue us. We have to be our own warrior. You never watch this movie called the Warrior King? Or was it Warrior King? No, Woman King. Yes, I think it's called Woman King. I went to the theaters to watch that movie, and women were kings. We were seen not as queens. We were kings. We are the warriors. We were the fighters. We were the defenders. We are the ones that were going to the front line to beat man ass, beat up man for our tribe or whatever in the movie. So sometimes you think so this man come rescue, because basically what she's saying, she thought she got rescued from this guy. This guy came to Jamaica. She met him. He's Italian, taking her from Jamaica to Italy. So she said, oh yeah, become his a warrior king, whichever. Become his wife, and she bear him 3 sons. And then everything what she want do, the man denounce it, because the man want have her not just physically bound to him, but like mentally and spiritually too. Because then he wants you to be a Rastafarian, which we never know when him come up with this Rastafarian. I don't want to call it bullshit, but we don't know when them come up with it. Them just some Rasta man just pick up this thing and say them a Rastan, blah 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 blah. Yo, sometimes I wonder why wrong with them. They're so contradicting. So I can't too pay them no mind, because they're contradicting. Them must said this and said that, but then them not do what they must live, they must say. They're telling you the truth. We've been there, done that. You see some Rasta man out there, and them a talk about Rasta this, Rasta that. Yo, they ain't living. They people, we not even gonna go no further with that. But not for them talk all high and mighty, but they're not militant when it comes to being I don't even know the word to use. Like they're not militant. You know, they're not militant. The people who see them with locks, and like if you, like I remember being with a Rasta man, and then every baller that called to you, and if they only know, yo, and he think that was so much like an honor that he was a Rasta, and like every time he goes in the street, if it like 5 people pass him, 4 of them was gonna hail him up. And he felt like that he was like a king in a herd. Like, yeah, whatever, man. But you were not a king in your liberty, in your lifestyle, in your being. Like, you weren't being that king. You were being a peasant. You were being a peasant. Because kings don't do things and act the way these men act. Maybe kings are actually assholes. Who knows? Yeah. But anyway, like I said, in this life, ladies and gentlemen, we have to learn to depend on ourselves. Ladies, don't expect you're gonna find a Prince Charming to come save you. You're gonna end up being abused mentally and physically. I learned that. I remember seeing myself riding on a horse with a man, and I said, oh yes, because I was going through struggles. And I thought that was one day I was going to find me myself a Prince Charming, and trust me, I did not find a Prince Charming. I found the devil, and it was hard to get away from the devil. Because what the devil comes with is a lot of lovely things. Yeah, man, they come with a lot of lovely things. Like the lifestyle is a lifestyle moment. They take you on expensive. They do everything expensive. That's the devil. When you sign a deal with the devil, that's signing away your soul. You're going to be hurt deep down. Alright, so you have to learn how to not get trapped in these people that you meet, and they're so sweet, and they say, oh, I'm not like other guys, and they turn out worse than other guys. They turn out worse. So we have to just learn to walk away from a problem, even if it takes you a long time. Like my friend here and myself, takes you years to wake up and smell the coffee. You greatest thing is it survived. So yeah, wake up, man. As I said, this not really deserve you no more. Yeah. So that's what all I have to say when it comes to my beautiful lady in the background. So we're not Bashar because we know what it's like to love. When you say I love and you try to make something work, we know how you feel. I know how I feel. So we're not gonna be Bashar and say nothing, yo. And social media is just something that people do to make money. And anything that paints a picture like it's the best version of whatever, people's gonna sell that on social media. They're not gonna sell it because it sells. Fakeness sells. If everything is fake, sells. Notice the fake eyelash sell, the fake ear sell, the makeup on your face fake. That's not your real face. The filter sells. So anything that is fake sells. So, and if something I sell and to make money, don't you ever continue to do it? Of course, try to make some money. It's being monetized. But yo, we have to wake up here, man. And I'm glad so she got free herself from this mental slavery that she was bound under. You only pray to God she don't go back, you know. Don't lady, don't go back. Please, don't go back. Don't go back. I like your ear, it looks lovely. My ear, thank you. I think I need I'm gonna get a new hairdo by next week, I think. Next week, this one is a little stale. I'm gonna get a new hairdo by next weekend, I guess. I think so. I have somewhere to go. Oh, I should get a next. I think I'm gonna take out these braids and then let my hair stay natural for a little bit. Then I'm gonna do my hair. Because I got somewhere to go. Yeah, I have somewhere to go. I was invited to a birthday celebration in September. Oh God, if I don't go, because I was invited for quite a time now. I was invited since June. Can you imagine if somebody invite you from June, July, August, 3 months in advance and you know go, you're wicked. So I am trying to come up with a way for God eventually, because Lord of God, the woman invited me to a birthday party and she gave me 3 months in advance to come. So I don't even know. I have to get there. I've got to get there. Where is Yellow? Who is Yellow? Are you talking Goalie? A Goalie got Yellow? She's fine. She's up by the house. You know, the other day, like, sometime in this month was Goalie birthday, and so Goalie was not here. Goalie came back yesterday. So as Goalie reached, Goalie was like, she gave me a hug. And she was saying, Auntie Zina, where's my birthday present? I didn't buy you nothing for your birthday because you weren't here. But I should get her something though. I'm thinking, what should I get her? Because I'm not buying her no toys, no gadget, because she not look with that. Last year I bought her a tablet, and that tablet was actually donated. Like, not even said donated, more like sponsored. So it was sponsored by this friend of mine named Kishima Mackenzie from TikTok. She sent me like $100 to purchase the tablet. I mean, by going to the tablet, I mean, I tell you, so the tablet don't last even 2 months good there. I mean, I don't know if I should blame myself for me buy one look a full one, but it's brand new thing I buy, and it's screen. She cracked the screen. She cracked the screen. And remember now, you know, the screen crack, and don't know to her parents, because I'm not her mom. Don't know to her 2 parents, and don't want to fix the screen. So I gotta leave that alone. Can't take on so much pressure. I'm just the auntie. I'm just a aunt. But this year, no, I didn't get her nothing. I I think I might buy her something for school, like back to school. Maybe I buy her a second shoe. Like for school, September she can probably have 2 school shoes. Something like that I'm thinking to do. I'm not thinking of buying her no gadgets and no toys. Nah, not doing that. I probably get her shoes or something, or a second school bag. But that is it. That's what I'm getting her. No. She's not gonna take care of it. Even I upgraded my daughter phone the other day to an iPhone. So my daughter was using like an Android, like a Samsung Android, some Android phone. A friend of mine got her one time, and so she gave Goldie the phone. Goldie went to spend some time with her dad, so she left the phone. Her mom gave it to her smaller brother, then they mash it up. They scream, yo, I'm not like, I ain't getting no gadget for her. No gadget. I remember when I have my nephew is big man now. My nephew's like, that was like my first nephew. He's like 20 something now. And I remember I used to always buy him gadgets. I used to buy him, not gadgets, because those days wasn't gadget times. I used to always buy him toys. Like I used to buy him his trucks and his cars and, And the boy would have mashed them up in a one day. And then I have to say, no man. But know what? I talk by this boy toys. Because he won't mash them up too fast. And I'm going to start buying my nephew clothes. Yeah, I'm not buying but no more toys. Like every time I bought him something, it was clothes. And he's a big man now. He's big man. When we say big man, big man. Yeah, my nephew. That's my oldest nephew. That was big man now. But Goldie is like my little niece. She's so sweet. Last night she came down here saying she had a headache. I had to give her a painkiller. So yes. Alright, so let me remove this. How do I remove this again? I don't remember. Guys. I don't remember. Let me see. I'm gonna make it stay. I can't bother. But yeah, we have back to school coming up, guys. There's a treat keeping for my community. I'm not going. I can't bother. I was invited. I just see notification come up. So we should. Good night. You want thing or boom? Bam? Yeah. Bam, take care. Oh no. So you don't have any coolant in there?
Water, man. But it looks like a liquid gas.
Oh no. That now I got to fix it now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So you can carry your home?
Yeah, man, when you cool down. Yes, it's an engine, just one part. So the engine don't damage it.
Yeah.
You can just change the head.
So you put water in there, you wait till it cool down.
Cool down a bit. You can cool it.
Yeah.
Cool down to some more than the camera. Worse, it'll get worse, because normally with a camera.
Oh.
This morning it happened, and it happened this evening.
Oh, okay, I don't think so. Ah, man. Well, let me fix that. Try to lay down. How much is... I'm back. 5 people there watch me. Who are the 5 people here? Let me know, because we're going to go. We've been here for over 111 minutes. And, yeah, I was saying something about back to school. So we're going to back to school now. So my son is going to, I think he's going to 10th grade. Why? I can't wait to stop and pick me and go to school, you know. Can't wait. My daughter, she's thinking about going, well, not she, me and her, because we like, you know, we thinking together like, is it necessary for 6th form? No, we did 6th form last year. We're thinking to go upper 6. Then, oi, I'm here. You're good? So that the one that look like you, my dead. Something will come down? Me dear. Boom, boom, come up there. Class with that man. So I walk there. Me don't see nobody go up there. Oh, I want a bike. I want bike. Yeah. I'm here. So, hi. What was I saying? So we have to think about if we're supposed to do upper 6, you know. I'm wondering, like, the money comes up to $60,000 if she is qualified for upper 6, because she has to do an interview. Really and truly, me just can't bother. Me personally couldn't bother, like. So I'm throwing out options to my daughter, because if you're going to the evening class, you don't have to do an interview. You don't have to do anything like that. I don't know what's up with these schools, man. They're just annoying, man. I'm telling you, annoying. Everything is just making money. It's just so, Lord God, I don't know. Everything is just monetary. They just want me to give them this money. Alright, and so I'm thinking, my daughter has like 8 CXCs and probably 4 capes, I think. She did 4 capes the other day, 4 capes. Lower 6, sorry, 6 farm capes. And I'm thinking, yo, why do I need to go upper 6? Like, why? Like, why? What is it necessary? What is it necessary? Like, why? Why is it necessary? Like, where you want to become so? If you go all this school is subject. Why? This is too much better. I'll tell you the truth. I don't know about nobody, but this whole education, it just come like a waste of time sometimes. You just want to say, can't read and write, you know? Not like this whole education, like, yo, I didn't get the chance to do all these things, so we're kind of happy. So my daughter do CXC, she did 8, she get her 8 subjects, she did her capes. I know we're thinking, like I said, she don't want to do it, but we're thinking if we should do it, because is it that necessary? But like, what so? Why all these CXC subjects cape? Why necessity? I don't know. Cause me there, I saw me, I live good to us. I mean, I see me need, me not do them something there. Me not do them something, me never have to do that, but maybe, oh my God, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like not letting my daughter stress her little brain. What is that shot for that, man? Sometimes you need to slow down, you know, I go on and go on to it. I wouldn't mind if you jump off for that day. Because I just want to know, say, this time when you jump off, me there. No, man. Where you want? Cause nothing there. Mm. So you said my son finished Jose Martin last year. Let me say last year my daughter finished Eden Bedit now, Bangor County. So we send her back a sixth form. I know she make me know say I have to do an interview for go upper six. Like why? We does me I want to get that, me don't know. She need for choose, you know. She need for make up her mind what she want to do. Just come shot. So let me take that $50,000 LPS. One tuition fee for good nursing school where she do. So she have to study all of the subject then to do it.
Tell me about nurse. And I'm most boring. You got them tell nurse.
She got on one RN. One registered nurse.
But they're trying to turn on bank to that.
No man, the RN, we never know about bank. To be honest with you, we don't know where all the pay stay. Right? I know I pay them
So
when I eat.
I turn some going to study engineer to flow and something disease cell or whatever about engineer.
No, they never have to do that right now. She can get her work at Digicel. For the motor subject where she have.
And can go further, like
Away.
technical area, because you must have about the feeling nice. Yeah, start. So,
right now, next time when the man do public, wouldn't mind if me and the one job at school right now.
To a certain level, like, you know, that you have to have a bag of education. What you know, it's like, Virgin tell me once, man, say read everything. I see our experience that every little thing. The goodness, for instance, not practical. Not practical is alright.
Something I'm saying that is not necessary. Same thing I'm saying is not necessary. Yeah, because I said we are for my friend, me have one schoolmate. She said for her son must say, what she say her son did? I think she said, I mean, if you know, say me and the girl, I'm a classmate when we are go high school. I mean, if you know, say me and I have one child the same year. And she said, I think she said she pay for the subjects, but he boy not gonna do them. You know, if I pass, he not pass them, or she not want to send. You know, so the boy not pass the subject them, but she has said he not gonna do them. Like, who does that? Like, parents, like, me not understand. I know my friend, I working at the wholesale for quite some years now. She work from packing up shelves to serving people till she a cashier at the wholesale. I can imagine your mother works so hard and you go to school, make your mother pay fee, even if you're on the part program, and you'd probably just pay an entry fee or whatever. You just waste 5 years high school, where your mother did waste 5 years to come here, my best friend, high school. And you see she have to go so hard for you and you can't do the same thing.
Well, next thing to me, but me happy. You see more time some parents don't pay attention to you and see what they more capable of.
The only thing she said past some in must be mechanic also. And what I know.
If you see man fishing on the side, you know, so you know. Send him an art that you can show. You find some man push on.
But then again, art is not something that is easy to get into, you know, girl. Once you don't have English and maths, you have to do a maths and English test to get into art. And if you don't pass it, then call you. You understand? So anyway, people are out there talk about go hard. Art not take you unless you can do a maths and an English test. You have to can pass that. If you the only way to get through into arts, we're not doing the maths and you have to have English and maths in a CX already. So you have some people you say, oh, them not got arts. How can they go when they're not giving them the trade unless them have English and maths or they can pass the English and maths test? It's rough out that style. That's why sometimes you see so much young boy on the corner, beg you one special. A man who come in and say, see them coming back, man. Or go and boss, you can't give me a special. Because they are not educated and then what happened is, watch out. What happened is when you have your, as my brother just made a point, when you have your kids and you're not the type of parents that pay attention, because some parents think leaving, get your kids ready for back to school September morning. Buying them the bag, the shoes, the books, the backpack up with the books, the brand new uniform, crisp like a biscuit, well trimmed and everything nice. Sending them to school, and things a teacher alone can open up them brain, like cut it open and put in every. Them just go school, go on the bench. They just go to school to one bench because them not learn nothing. Them just go there for fashionist, because that is what I see when I go to school. From my kids when I go to school, I paid. It's like when I was going to school, I wasn't paying attention to what school was really about. Till my kids them go, and me I say blow out, you know say. It's a fashion show. Everybody's coming with the latest bag. Ufa pants can take in. Ufa pants are brand pants. Whose bag is brand bag. Whose shoes is the latest new Clarks or the Reebok, the Adidas, whatever brand shoes is wearing, that is in now wearing. School is not. Kids think school is a fashion show. Them not. So you as a parent have to really like riveting at them picture and make them know, so this is not a fashion show, this is actually going for you to learn to read and write. You have to do that, because them, if you just dress them up clean and fresh and clean go to school, you know, them just go there because of you want them for go there, you know. Them not really want to there, so them not really, you have to kind of counsel them and talk to them like every day, like you have to make them know, say yo, these are the only thing, because this is what I did for my kids. When my kids were going to school and I wanted them to get good grades, me used to talk to them like, yo, the only thing you can do to make me happy is get good grades. Because you can't do nothing. I didn't make them wash, cook and clean, tidy house. They don't do them the something there. They don't have, them live the best life. I try to make them have everything. So the only thing they had to do to make me happy was get good grades. And that's what they did. And not only telling them that, oh, you need to give me good grades, I had to take time out with them too. I have to make sure, say, I sit down and read with them, because sometimes you can't have your child send them to school and they reach up to sixth grade and they can't read. They reach 7th grade and they cannot read. And I think when I was going to school, reading was one of them. I heard that they took out, just the other day I heard people talking about, oh, they took out reading out of school. When I was going to school, we had reading classes. I had reading classes. Oh. We had reading classes. I heard that they don't have those things anymore. And why? And I used to sit down. Even the other day, my daughter's birthday came up, and when I went to the bookstore and I bought some books. I bought some storybooks. So sometimes if your internet now work, and she was like looking at the book and she's looking at me, say, yo, sometimes your internet go dropping out. Go read a book. I build a whole bookshelf in my house because I'm like, yo, sometimes I can't come off my phone, you know, and go read a book. Like, reading is good because I love to read, right? I remember growing up, reading was one of my best things. I remember one guy that was in my community come up to me one time when I was in grade 3 or grade 4 and gave me a newspaper and said, call me Rudy. And I said, Rudy, read this. And my heart started to beat so fast because I was like, what is this guy trying to do? He's trying to embarrass me. I was like, 9, I think, 10, and he wanted me to read the newspaper. And I remember I was reading the newspaper at that age, and I was like, why is he telling me to read the newspaper? I'm a child. And right there and then I realized that reading was actually important. So you cannot spell or you can't do mathematics or whatever, but you have to can read because reading is important, very important. You have to can read. I don't claim to be the best speller, and I know that that's my weakness. I'm not the best speller. I don't think I can spell every word in the dictionary, but I definitely know it. Even if you break it up, me know it. I'm gonna know that word, but I don't think I'm the best speller, but I can read. And in this life, I've taught my kids that, yo, in order for you to pass any exam at all, you have to read with understanding. So once you read the sentence, you can figure out what it's saying that you're supposed to do. But if you can't read it, you never can identify what the problem is here. So reading is important, very important to me, and I've installed that into my two kids, so they are excellent readers. Yes, they are. So reading is good. Reading is important, and when like I just say, when you have your kids, don't get caught up in relationships or bills and life. Sometimes you have to put some time in your kids. Don't expect the teachers them alone for do it, you know, because them can't do it alone. They need you guys as the parents to like put in some input too. Like, you know, check up on them. Let's, you know, come read this to me. Let me see. Did you understand what was taught in class today? Explain what was taught. Just revive with them to see if they actually learn anything today. Because I realized my son was in the States and he was doing extremely well. When I see his report cards in the States, he's a bright child. Bright. 80, 90, 100, in bright. And he come to Jamaica and I'm seeing where he has his weakness. And I realized when he was in Jamaica now, his focus was mostly the phone. He just wanted the phone. Maybe when he was in the States, he didn't have a phone to occupy him time. And there's an exam coming up the other day. First time he came in this class, I think he come in the top 10. Second time, what he come, I said to him, listen, he was sick and in the hospital for quite a while. So I'm like, yo, you know what? You're gonna study to do your exams. And you know my son came first. Sorry, not first. He came fourth in the class. I remember he was a drop out because he was so sick. He had to be in the hospitals for stuff. But what I did, I took away his phone. Yes, I took away his phone and said, yo, you need to go study. And he would study and he passed his exams. He came first in the class. So I did the same thing just the other day for the last final exam, and he stepped up, he came third. So I'm just saying, in this life, we as parents, it doesn't matter if you're a single mom or you're poor parents, you can make your children become better than you. You just have to talk to them and encourage them. And if you have to remove something that they are attached to, like the phone, for example, if you have to remove something that they're distracted from, you just remove it, because I know it's an old Babylon system when it comes to education, and they teach you what they want you to learn in school. But at the end of the day, at least learn it. And then you can know how to manipulate whatever is wrong from right that they're teaching us and what they want us to learn in school. You understand me? Yeah. Because you know the school system is what they want us to learn. Is what they want us to know. But yes, know it, and then when you are fully equipped, when you go out now in the world, you know how to see from where you are being manipulated in school by the school system. But if you're not even learning the basics that they're teaching you in school, how are you going to learn what is happening in the real world, in the universe, what's real from what is not real? You understand me? So I think people might think that school is like a prison, but it is. But you have to learn how to grasp it and break free from it when the time is right. I hope that was well said. But yeah, for kids, when it comes to going up to sixth form, I don't know. Right now, my daughter has to do an interview. Then we have to bring $10,000 on the interview. That is robbery. Why do I need to pay $10,000 for an interview? And then after the interview is not even, maybe she's not even accepted in the sixth form program, the upper sixth form program. And I'm thinking to myself, if I get her into some probably evening institute, like for example, Distinction College, where I can get her to do evening. Oh, what was right there? Don't know too much. Who this a rose? Who is this rose? Green rose. This person. You block the person already? Oh, you hide them already? Cause me don't know who. I don't know. These people are so. Ah man, they're so weird. Oh, you know what? I'm never gonna answer that person. Chuck Life, thank you. Thank you, Chuck Life.
Hey, we got one place working, man. And the man them come because one work.
Chuck Life, thank you so much for blocking that person. It's the second time now them write one comment, but me it you know YouTuber ID. So me I ignore the person the whole time. So you probably just to me something me talk. I never have time for him or her. She name Rose Green. Here, you can't say that person that I want one sick, mentally sick human being because I know for a fact. She don't know nothing, but she don't know me. So you can say that person there sick in her brain. I don't know. They don't know you. They don't know you. They never meet her one day in their life. But they can come underneath comment section and write the most ridiculous things. They can write under the comment. Sometimes I wonder if them are human. Them can't real. Them carry. They must be AI. Eh, that's somebody they real a while ago. I must want AI that. No, me I feel wonder if I want AI comment because sometimes they comment the most ridiculous things. The person's
But I think that the access them the world of intellect, because this is children thing, and I got school to learn more phone. Everything I feel looks.
Yeah, so
you are AI. Yeah, man. I'm happy you are there and I say,
yeah. No money done. 5 bills. Yeah.
I'm happy you are there and I say, then teach people to drive a day.
Yeah, girl, them like them crazy. I don't even know if I'm crazy this time. I just feel like them them crazy, them mad, them sick, everything that is under the ground, bro. Underneath the belt, yo, because I'm just mad. How can you come underneath one person live? You don't know me from Adams and write the most ridiculous comment. And you don't know me. You must be from the pit of hell. If there's a L, if there's a L and there's a L that actually exists, you must come from there because who are you? Where you come from? Like who send come call you? But they are think some an enemy and then these trolls. We don't know what them call them trolls though on the internet. Like where you come from? Like who send come for you? Like you're weird, like crazy. And you know the good thing about this thing here, whenever they come underneath your comment section and text the weird things, YouTube know how to hide it. So you'll have to press it to see it. And like, oh, I have my moderators like you and Chuck Live, you guys can see it as well. But the other people them in the comments, everybody else on the chat can't see it. Like only me and my moderators can see it when they write their ridiculous comments. And I'm like why? Like who are you? Like who are you? Like, and I know what they're doing. They are a distraction. They come in your comment section to throw you off whatever you have to say or whatever you're saying. They are a distraction. So if you come on your live and you're speaking anything that is positivity, they come with your negative energy and try to distract you for you to start paying attention to them, and you start to tell them about them parts. You understand how much parts make them up? But I've been doing this quite a while and I'm very, 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 very equipped for mean comments, and like I said, YouTube has, you know, filtered their comments, so it doesn't really show the whole shot what they are saying. That's a good thing about this thing, and TikTok does it too. TikTok does it too. Yes. How long am I here for? I think I've been here from like 2 hours. So we're gonna end the live because I don't want too much background chatting and all of that. And it's late now. Let me just mute my me buying 3 Heineken and me bring one pack of Mataran I party.
Yes.
So when he reach late. And then he forward, he finally comes, so me buy me 3 Heineken. He say, where you drink? She say Heineken. So I buy a 3 Heineken. And me bring a pack of Mataran. So whole night in Didi and smoke and in drinking, smoke and in drink. Alright, let me see hours now. O'Neil say, when me ready, me call him. So I say, alright, me go call him, time and play the upper setup. The little boy where they don't understand this, so said night, so she have a drive too. So I say, alright, you have a drive and me have a drive. So when you're ready, you call for your drive. Any drive we not get, we roll with the drive. So when the drive time now, me don't know say me have my drive lock.
Yeah.
Me call.
Chat.
Yeah, my lock, drive lock. So me say, give me for your driver now, my car, your driver. Call for your driver now, your driver say, she not no credit. Me say, girl, just kill my vibes, brother. Me can't pardon the people. It not no credit, it not no money, nothing, brother. Me can't pardon the people. The people they make.
Oh yeah, me just easy chat them people still like I know why.
Listen the part and I'm not done. When it drive, come it drive. Me have to call the driver ask. So drive that I drive come like in the drive same party over there. Me all of the man they write the song me on the phone and then we realize say man. Anyway, call him now in Ghana bathroom. Or if you go with Ghana bathroom when me go look for your driver. You know where come and you left it. Listen now, you left it look at them there so and supervise and Ghana bathroom. So when you come now, me see say one brother say, oh she Ghana bathroom, me just take up my liquor. My liquor, then when I pull it, me and secure my liquor. And walk when they feel liquor, them she gonna come to me and say, oh you gonna left me liquor. Them I say, yo, you know just gonna left me one of them a while ago. Now you ask me how me gonna left them.
And you know when she gone about you did that the person?
No, me gonna get the driver catch you so them on me and try secure the drive. Yes, and then I come hack me.
And when she go back, she not look and be
she not wait till me come back. Anyway, me go for me get the drive, me go to her and me say, yo, your drive, what I doing now? She say, nah, come. Me say, no girl, me have my drive where I come here. You go on that drive there. So yeah, no, see, me not tell me no money, me say, but you must have your fear.
So what?
Oh, you know if you have your fear. Like if me can't come out, if me can't invite you, then if them say you have your fear for go home.
That's a black man there,
brother, me end up, me I say, alright, how much fear she don't know. Go ask him now. She just lame, brother. Me can't part them lame people there. That even though she know the man, listen. She know the man enough. She not even want to go ask the man say, yo, how much fee fear. So me have to go to the man and say to the man, how much is for them to take her home? The man said $1,000. You have to give her the $1,000. She make me end up having to dash her some of my liquor. She end up I walk well if you liquor. But she don't want to hold nothing, she don't want to carry nothing. When me a go well if I know, because my driver fi go run 2 times for me secure for your drive, you know. Time man them reach and ready to pick me up, you know. And my driver fi go run and come back round, come on. She don't give me one next cigarette, no, give me one next cigarette, no, me have to give her one cigarette. She a go. No, me not give her a pack, me just give her them one. Me could have mad to give one pack of cigarette.
And now I stop, come back to you something. I'm seeing her. I'm going to class you one of them when she come back. You know me I'm on the bar man, I don't give me not to read this or not this.
You find up girl toes have a pay her fear. Me not bother me.
Watch it
Then
out.
he put up on the status and say, Ray. Remember say next week at your party and see my party come and me not see him. Me not see him from that, me not hear from him, me not hear shot fire about her. Right now, me don't know if in there or in Ghana for me. I remember saying me not running a people, you know. Me nice, me a nice person if you know me. Me not follow friend. I do not, me not the type of person if you say me a your friend. Me not, nobody expect me to call you. Me not call you. Not time for that, me have my life and live. Me not time for to call you. What's up? If I have my sister them and my brother them and me not call him. A friend me go call. Get real, man. I like what you want tell me about say, me see she come from me like, oh, you not even call me. Like, girl, excuse you, you're not my sister, you're not my mother, you're not my kids them. Me not go call you. And what's me have my whole life here focus on. If you have time for even utter,
yes,
if you have time for even utter, if I couldn't call you. When you are doing, you never call me.
Listen, I said to you.
I don't have time for call people. Me have my life to live. What's up, me not, the only way you get me to call you unless me have to really in our meds when you run from my mind. But not expect me to call you every day. I don't depend that. I don't know what them people that take my friend. I know a lot of people want to be my friend.
Listen.
But me I know the type of person who will call you. Because I never will call me pity them, brother. And they live with me, what's this? Stop fast.
You see post with upon her.
Girl, lame and broke. Talk the things them, yes,
you see post with upon her. I could go keep my girl nice and look good enough.
Yeah, but she have some demons for her, bro. Because the demons suck her right down.
You talk about 35 seconds. Mr. See that, my boy, say that.
Hey, talk fast.
I pick up, say, yo, you're a force. I'm going to go admit and say, yo, because I know intelligence work in a certain thing, but you know, say, no, you know, say X, Y, Z, Z. Well, people get mad for me, because means nobody. But watch this, that boy can see from the barn with this.
Peter, time when you go over this already, what go on?
No, me just see demons, them will activate, bro, God.
When you walk with you, go over this as Anna said.
Bro, me just tell you a thing, bro. I'm not saying a spiritual world, me life is spiritual enough, because at all time. You see, any time, any individual analyze it, in the spirit, in our flesh, in a different person from that day until then. And I can guarantee that you go global.
As when Nana say, because when me look, Nana know her, you know. Nana say a bar fly.
No.
Nana say I want bar fly that, where you know him from? I say nobody.
I want him one.
Let me tell Nana say, listen. Nana say, me have to tell Nana say, upon the live, she tell Tristan, say she want to come link me, and she come up here, come link me.
First thing I am friend, I don't like them friend.
I know nothing more friend or whatever, boy.
I don't like them friend. Sugar company, I tell you where I'm straight like this.
She lame, brother. She lame, you're fat.
That's why she get castic, bro. She need blessing, bro.
She look like she don't want to look up. Me a long time I don't hear from her. Long time. I never see my post on Instagram.
Brother, she want blessing, bro. Me I tell you, she had died. I tell you, she actually got walking. I can't do teachers teaching a Christian science. Seeing missionary teacher.
All in body when you have on. I flip body, you know, you say a pad jazz in my way.
But me don't understand.
I mean, things are brown in body round up, so, but I flip body in your van.
Bro, you get about 16 months, man, I do, and she need to get me now.
You be...
I think I love me, I say, I hear me, listen to just that,
But about boy that heal nobody and take on them demons, there.
No, that's why I just take on anybody. Take on the manage. When the moment come, you know when you just know. but I can't take on. So, me left my boy at 2005 with the deposit for him 14 me.
Monsieur say he well cock up. And I say, oh man got down so and he body cock up said way. My blood see no pad up panty in your van.
Something
Then chuck ya. Damn!
artificial going something like that.
Jaja, me can't.
Yeah, you have a friend in our
No, me can't even take you off.
My bank I don't support the image already because they give much friend.
Yeah! I get to video them because damn pass that Peter. Me not get for something there. Should me have on the green screen, me not get to see that video them in my life.
So they might have they sponsor me to or in case you never know everybody is you also want to keep home.
Thank you very much, sir.
When we used to keep ball, we get in Joe, he used to walk in and he used to
Girl, Liam. And he having friend them and he truck friend them and he truck friend them. Remember
one thing turn me off.
when you come,
man pass the mom.
no, they don't know me. They don't know him. I lie, man.
Let's not get the money. If you don't want people to have, I mean, cousin, that you know,
You don't know the people. I miss all the excitement.
Don't talk about friends.
So we three truck them a while ago. You should have seen them. And we can't get for third take off the green screen. Look how him for take you off, man.
So, if they are talking too cheap.
And wait, how you take off this, man? Shaja God. If it damn green screen could have, why you prepare to take off it, Jaja? This and not this. Oh, it come off. We put it on and I can't remember how to take it off. I know that neither. Anyway, we're going to end the live here. Thank you guys. Here, our next joker come there. I want light up one this. All me I try to figure out to take off the green screen. Oh, see ya? Shit. Some can't be say MJ truck then just pass. I mean, the three of them without no trailer. I'm gonna get for video them, man. But me I say, man, three of them park up, three of them back at each other. You know, up tomorrow, me down here, the three of them are come loaded. Come on, I catch two of them behind, but I've never catch three before. So that would be new. I want to say truck here go. We say chicken truck here going. A chicken truck that? Man, he turn over that rat out here today. I'm not knowing how it's got lad. Truck full of light. Yeah, I proper light truck that. Red light, yellow light. Blue.
Them boy they can use that mirror and brush off the next mirror and it does alone come off it. But you see drive the extra truck them. And they can them never drive them.
Chicken truck active. I know, that one alone. I mean I seen a chicken truck for a week. I want next one this? No. Yes. So them chicken truck here going at night. Them go jar chicken in the morning. Yeah, every night the road busy. Up all Albion, so at 12 o'clock the road still busy. Lord have mercy, God. Them start jar chicken at about 12 in the night. Oh, true? Mm. Oh my God. I think one rub it up here. They don't say them go for care one night, they no bother. Wait, you no pass, you no saw me son no go. I never run the show. So when can they when say I go for? In night. Yeah. Eh? Which car? The car on the drive left here, so? Hey, darling! Yeah, but the boy, black boy, say I go for one car. Or one car, I go for Aunt Jerry left his license.
We don't change the car, remember. Just remember, come here, one come here, try to process your answer.
Over. Yeah, him gone a while ago. All police know you're Zena. You're well. Here you know. God. You know, so for week, I go live on TikTok. Sunday alone, I go live on TikTok. And it was music me I play. And then Monday now, I say me I come go live. And then no service. Tuesday, no service. Wednesday, service come back, must at 1 o'clock. The internet come back up. And today, I go work. And then I come in, I go rest a little bit. And then I just come live on YouTube. Because I post one video over here. TikTok, I have to just understand. I know I'm going to go live tomorrow over there. People are going to flood over there. I'm going to pack up over there tomorrow. I'm going live tomorrow over there. Zena thing no normal. All police are here. You're married. Oh, God. Tomorrow, what I'm going to do, I'm going to split the day into two. I'm going to come early tomorrow live on YouTube and video the road. And then in the afternoon, I'm going to go live on TikTok. Because TikTok people don't like to see when rain fall. Yeah, they like to see when it's raining around here. Or them like the evening traffic. Them like to watch the traffic and the people them overtake and them and this day. Them like to see that. So, I'm going to come early in the morning on YouTube. Hopefully, I keep my promise. Because I switch up and go, if I play music, I go TikTok live. But when I play no music, I go YouTube live. I think that Dina is a lot more famous than she thinks. You're right. I am and I don't know. You know them way there? Yes.
Yeah, that's mask.
Dust mask? I think I have mask up there. But I not having one way they call it dust mask. I have face mask, but not dust mask. I know, so I have the master for last year. I have Zen over children. I buy one old pack. And I suppose in a bathroom covered. A blue and white one. No, the one you get.
I
Yes. I think that dinner is a lot more famous. Yeah, man. But yeah, though, people, we got my moderator like Chuck Live JA. One day I didn't name Chuck Live JA. Why? You change it to Chuck Live Jamaica. Big up you. And Margaret Child of God. Big up it to her. But we're going to live though. A long time there. But we'll come back tomorrow. Hope you guys forward over here tomorrow. Help me to block these weird ass people. So yeah, love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Be safe until we meet again. Bye guys. Oh, the face is showing, no? So bye until tomorrow, my lovelies. I see you guys tomorrow. Be safe until we see each other again. Alright, love you guys, love you guys, love you guys, love you guys. Alright, bye bye. Mwah.